Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been such a long time since I've actually posted a video where I am in it, but I have been so busy with like school and work and everything going on at home. I just was having such a hard time like trying to keep up with actually having the motivation to film like makeup or hair. So I decided today, while I had some free time, I would do kind of like a get ready with me first impressions for some of the new makeup that I have. Today I am going to show you guys how I got this simple little look using the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, and then I also was trying out the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation. So I did kind of just want to do like a talk through video. I was gonna do a voiceover, but I felt like since I haven't been on camera so long, I would do a talk through. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be showing you guys how I got this look right here that's on my face. And then I wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna try to start uploading every Friday, hopefully every other Friday if I can't do it every Friday, but I figure if I film on the weekends and then give myself the entire week to edit and get it up, I won't feel so like with all of my other responsibilities. So yeah, I'm gonna try to post every Friday from now on, but please don't burn me at the stake if I do not. But thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so my face is already moisturized. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing is putting on my primer, and I'm gonna be using the Benefit POREfessional primer. And this one kind of has more of like a satiny consistency. So I'm just going to be pressing this into the skin. I actually really used to like this one a lot, but after using the Smashbox one that I used to have, I actually don't really like it as much. I feel like it's not as pore filling as the other one was. But anyways, I'm just gonna press this into my T-zone area where I have the most pores. Alright, then I am going to do my concealer first. And lately I've been taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, and I'll just put that like under my eyes first. And really just, I mean, it kind of looks like a lot, but it's really just a little bit. And then I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Tan Sand. I felt like medium was a little bit too light for me, but Tan Sand is like pretty much the same color as my skin, so I kind of have to like mix them just to get a good color. And then I'll go in and kind of just spot conceal my darker problem areas. And then I'm just gonna go in with my little eyeshadow brush that's not really a concealer brush and just kind of go over that and blend it in. And I used to do my concealer like on top of my foundation, but I don't know, I just find that I get better coverage when I do my concealer underneath and then do my foundation on top of it. I don't know why my face is so red. I think it's because I was just rubbing on it when I was doing my primer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with my finger and blend out the concealer around my eyes just so that it's kind of all even and it doesn't have the little brush stroke streaks in there. so there is that. Okay, so for superstar number 1 of this show, I actually have the actual foundation right here. I got the shade 310, but I felt like whenever I swatched it in the store, and then I went outside into like natural light, it looked a little bit too pink. So I went back to Sephora, and the girl that was helping me, she said that 310 looked like it definitely was my color, but she gave me a sample of 310 and 300, and she told me just to try it out and see which one I liked the best, and then I could go back and get, or I could go back and exchange this one if I needed to. So I'm just going to be using this little sample of the 310. I'm just gonna I'm so excited to use this because like everybody seems to just love it. And you know, usually I try not to watch too many reviews whenever I'm gonna be trying a product, but I love Rihanna and I just had to. It looks like it's my color. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see if I ever go outside. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little bit more just because I don't feel like it was I actually really do like this. Like, my face actually looks like in the mirror, you know, I can still see where I have a little bit of texture like from my acne and stuff, but it like virtually covered all of it up. Like, I can't even see, I don't see any redness like even where I didn't use the concealer. I mean, there's that side of my face, and then you can still see it a little bit, like, I guess with like the bright lights, but overall, like, it looks really good. So maybe this one is my color. Just gonna go ahead and put this on the other side of my face. Definitely put a lot more on this side than the other side. I actually really like it. In person, I feel like it looks really good. I'm not really too much of a fan, like, on camera in the bright lights, but in person, I like it a lot. And it does match very well. So yeah, I guess my shade is 310. So next, I'm gonna set my face. Lately, I have been using this Maybelline Fit Me, it's the loose finishing powder, and mine is in the shade medium. And I've never, like, before I got this, I had never used a finishing powder before. I've never used a loose powder before. I always got like the pressed powders, and ever since I have been using this, like my makeup pretty much stays all day. I don't ever have to, I mean, like obviously, you know, most of my days wearing makeup are like 12 to 13 hours, sometimes even more. Just my work day alone is like 9.5, 10 hours. So, you know, I get ready before work, and then usually I don't take off my makeup until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So I'm wearing my makeup for a long time, and it does get a little bit oily, especially in like my nose area, my forehead area, my cheek area. But since I have been using this powder, it actually hasn't been getting as oily as it usually does. So I actually really like this, and I think this was like maybe $7, maybe, I'm not sure, but you don't even need like a lot. So I feel like it's gonna last for quite some time, but I really like it. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with this little Tarte bronzer. This is in the shade Hotel Heiress, and I'm just going to put this in my usual bronzing areas. Just on my forehead. And on my chin a little bit. All right, so there is that. Next, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and I'm just doing my normal eyebrow routine. I'm going to be taking my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I'm just going to comb out my brows and fill them in. Then I am going to go over that with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and this is also in the shade Espresso. I'm just going to put that over the pencil. Alright, so while my eyebrows are setting, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Eyeshadow Palette. I'm so excited to be finally using this. I've had this for a few weeks now. I got it when it restocked the second time, I just haven't used it yet, but here is what it looks like. I'm super excited. And I'm not going to be doing anything crazy today. I kind of just want to see how it works. I'm just going to be doing like a neutral eye, like something that I usually do. The only thing I really don't like about this palette is that there is not a mirror, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, let's see, probably go in with this shade first, this one right here, and this is the shade Silk Cream. It's pretty much my skin tone, so you can't really even see it. So there's that. Then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and this one is Pooter. I guess I'm kind of just gonna put that like on my lid, a little bit in my crease. The pigmentation seems good. Like I'm not having any problems putting it on or getting it on the brush or anything. So there was that one, and then I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this shade right here and put it all over my lid. And this is in the shade Enlight. Oh, that's really light. The shade's kind of patchy, and I really don't think that I like it. I don't know what to do. I was kind of trying to create an eye look that I do every day with my Sephora Pro Warm palette, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So let me just, I'm going to, instead of doing like this light white color, I don't like that, I'm going to go in with this color over here, and that one is in the shade Queen. So I guess we can see. I don't really like that one either, but it looks better than the other one, so we'll just keep this one and we'll do this on the other eye. And like as I'm dipping my brush into the shadow, it's really soft and creamy. I don't think this is the kind of brush you're supposed to use for this type of shadow, but I don't do makeup very often, so I don't have like tons and tons of brushes. Oh, that like super overexposed. Okay, so I guess this is just gonna have to do. This one kind of looks bad because it's got that other color underneath it. But that color, Enlight, that was really patchy. Like I could hardly get it on my eyelid. So I'm just gonna go back in with the Silk Cream shade and kind of just blend that one out to make it look a little bit better, since it does have that color underneath it. All right, and then with this like small little pointed brush right here, I am going to go in with the shade Central Park, and I'm gonna put it like in my lash line. And I've been doing this lately just because I haven't been wearing like mascara on my bottom lashes. And so I feel like putting the darker eyeshadow there, it does help create kind of like a shadow and makes it easier for like the makeup look to come together without me actually having to do bottom mascara. I just always have problems with it. Like it never stays on my eye. It doesn't matter like what kind of powder, what kind of concealer. Like I always get mascara transfer down there and it always just, I can never get it to look like good. It always looks like a third grader did it because there was like mascara everywhere and it's clumpy, it's not even. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stop putting mascara on my bottom lash line. Okay, so overall, the shadows, they seem to perform well. Was not a fan of Enlighten at all. I really wanted to use this shade right here, the Diva one, since I am wearing green today, but I didn't want to get too crazy just because I'm gonna be like running errands around town and stuff and didn't want people to think I was doing the most. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in the shade Ebony, and I'm going to just finish up my eyebrows. I just realized I forgot to highlight my brow bone. And I don't know what color I'm gonna use. I might try to use Beam. That was like the second lightest one. Might try that one and see how that one looks. But yeah, so I just put a little bit of the brow pomade in my brows and then I'm gonna brush it out a little bit with this like little lash and brow comb. And then, see, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, Beam. And I'm gonna see if I can get it to look okay. This one doesn't seem patchy. It picked up on the brush very well. It is super frosty, and that is not my thing, but that is okay. Okay, so there's that. That one worked out decent. So next I am going to go in with my mascara, and I'm just using the L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. Right, and while I'm waiting for that first layer to dry, I'm going to go in with my blush. And this one I actually just got yesterday. This was like a little birthday gift from Sephora for being like one of the beauty insiders or whatever, and it came with a little Tarte blush, just like a little sample size blush, and then a little sample size of this lip paint. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually tried out the lip paint yesterday just to see how it would look, just because like I'm not really used to wearing lipsticks, lip glosses, lip crayons, like nothing like that. I usually don't ever do anything on my lips, so I wanted to see if this would be something that I could wear daily, and I actually really liked it. And this is what the blush looks like, and it is in the shade Tarte, and this is actually in this shade Birthday Suit, so it's just like a little birthday thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the blush, seems like it's a good color. It does have good color payoff. In person it looks really good. It's not really picking up on the camera, and I think it's because I have like the natural light in the window over there and then the ring light on, just because without the ring light there was like a shadow over here. So I don't know, but it looks good in person. You can't really tell on the camera. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go back in with another coat of mascara. And then I'm going to show you guys how that little lip paint looked, and then we will be done. And these actually smell really good. They kind of smell like, well, I don't know if all of them smell like this, but this one smells like mint chocolate chip cookies. It smells really good. And like when I put these on, I always feel like I look so weird because I'm not used to seeing myself with like lip stuff. But yeah, so here is the completed look, and yeah. So there was the first impressions slash final look of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to answer them. And if you have any video ideas or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.